Hi everyone, Carolina Girl Wreaths, Teresa again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back my subscribers, my faithful ones. Welcome any newbies that I have. I appreciate you watching, your viewing, and if you like this at the end, I would like, please, would you share it? And please, newbies, come back, okay? So today, I'm just going to be doing simple ruffle. I've done many of these, but I love the ruffle method. Black cat Halloween wreath. I know some people don't like Halloween. I don't really celebrate it. When my kids were little, we went to church parties and trick-or-treated around the neighborhood and all, but anyway, I do make Halloween wreaths for my store. I get a lot of sales at Halloween, and so that's what we're doing today. And I will tell you that I'm going to be doing Halloween and fall rotating for a while, and I'll really begin doing my Christmas ones next month. So I think y'all will love my Christmas ones. My Christmas ones are just, I'm going to say it, awesome. They are to me. But anyway, thank you each of you today. So here's what we're going to need today for anybody that's not done one, okay? And I hope I can help you make one today. 14-inch Dollar Tree frame wreath. They work just as good as the high dollar ones, they really do. And then you're going to need 15 pipe cleaners. You're going to have 9 on the outside 2 rings and 6 on the inside 2 rings. And I do have a tutorial for anyone that needs to see how to place your pipe cleaners on a 14-inch frame. Okay? And then for my mesh today, I'm strictly going to stick to this for my ruffles. Isn't that pretty? I love the lime kind of green and the black. It's just deco mesh, poly deco mesh. And I'm not sure I got this. It might have been one of those places sometimes I look online, or we have a little marketplace where I live here, and I'll find stuff like this. So I think that's where I got this because I had no label. It was sealed, but no label. And then just my regular black poly deco mesh. Craft Outlet Girl. Okay, so we've got them 2 I'm working with. My ribbons I've chose for today. I'm into polka. Anybody like polka? I do love polka. So we've got those to go together. And I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking, you know how us ladies change our mind? Well, I'm big on that, but I have chose this ribbon here for our big bow. Isn't that pretty? And then like just the lime green. Lime green. And I do have a little solid black here. Sparkles, isn't that pretty too? Just to throw in some black and green today. I'm in a black and green mood. Okay? And then for a little, like I said, this will be simple. Little cat face. Ain't he sweet? He is sweet. I love kitty cats. I love animals. But there he is, just a simple little cat head. And I found him at Dollar Tree. Okay? So, let's see. Let's get started. And bear with me. I'm going to try to do as much as I can to keep from stopping. So you can always run me up. Because remember, I won't see you. Okay? So, thank you all for joining me. Okay? So, here we go. Okay, my ruffles. You're going to need 15 ruffles, and they're all cut at, let's see, what did I cut this one at? 20, 1 to 24. Let's see, hold on a minute, I got my metal. They're all cut at 25 inches. 25 inches, okay? And so 15 pieces. Now we're going to do here, curly side down. Anybody new? If you need to put something down to hold down your other end, I use this little rock here. Okay? And we're just going to start like, I take the end and I put like a little hem. And that helps on the fraying on that end. And it don't have to be very big, just enough to turn it under. Okay, and start your ruffle. Fingers and thumbs together down here like a little dam. Scrunch up as you pull towards it. Keep scrunching it. Scrunching. Okay. I think I got off the camera some there. I'm sorry. And I just want to go under when I get through behind. Twist the ends under. Okay, so there's our first ruffle. Place it down. Okay. There she is. Okay, let's do another one. Curly side down. I think I've got you. I really don't know how to place this sometimes. I'm sorry. I haven't mastered all my skills yet. Maybe a few. Okay. Same thing. Just make your little hem area there. Scrunch that. Go to you. Walk your fingers up. Making it ruffle. Just take it in the center here. I fold them underneath the back side. Just turn it over and fold that way you'll have them both sides turned in. Here's your next ruffle. I do hope everybody's doing good today. It is still a little hot day here in North Carolina. I don't want to complain. I'm just trying to, I hope we really get a break soon and it stays in the lower 80s. Of course, I know it's a lot hotter other places, but it's been like in the 90s here and all, and it makes us feel, well, it makes me feel miserable. Miserable, grouchy. It does. It affects me. So I know wherever you guys are, different weather, different things going on, but I do hope everybody's okay. And I also just want to have a shout out for my giveaway for July, the one I had to redo. Debbie, she came through with her address, and her giveaway is off on its way. So I was really tickled to death that she won and she came through with her address for me. And I really hope, Debbie, if you see this and you get it, that you will really like your giveaway. So remember, our next one's August 31st, and please watch that tutorial that day because that's when I will have it. Okay, so see how all these are looking? They are pretty. Okay, so let me finish up a few and we'll be done. Alright, so here's all the ruffles, y'all. She's pretty, just green and a little touch of black. Total of 15 ruffles, anybody new, and they're cut at 25 inches each. 10-inch mesh. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our curls. And I'm also going to do the curls and the ribbon. Let's get them two birds in one stone. Y'all ever heard that? I'm sure you have. But, save a little time. So I've got my curls ready in the black, and they're cut at 10 inches. Okay. And let's see. Just want to curl it up there, simple curl. Anybody can do. Pinch in the center. Go in that pipe cleaner here. Give it a couple twists. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put my ribbon in. You can do with this as you go. Put your ribbon in. Or wait till you're finished. So I'm doing it as I go. I chose these two for my, I'm going to do these two in the inner section. The black poke and the lime green. Fold in half. Pinch. They're done ducktail. If you don't know how to ducktail, I'm sure most everybody probably has from all these tutorials online. But if you don't, I'll show you one in just a second here. Twist your pipe cleaner pretty good. And put your excess pipe cleaner under your ribbon. Okay, fluff her out. So we have done a curl and the ribbons together in one shot. Okay, going on to the next. Now, if you don't know how to ducktail, anybody new, okay? It's just really simple. I had to learn. I did not know. Fold your ribbon, and then you fold your end of the ribbon, and well, I get backwards here. Anyway, you fold at the tail, and you're going to want to cut wired ribbon to wired. This is how I was taught. Wired piece towards me, and I just took a slanted cut into the crease. Wired into the crease. Really simple like, and then you've got your little tails. Okay, so that's really simple there. Next curl. You know, I really appreciate everyone. I do. I really do. I'm not... I mean, I don't have nothing like most of these people have online, the viewers and stuff and all. It's just awesome. And I don't know. I'm not that... Well, people tell me not to be down on myself, that I'm not that good. But, you know, everybody don't want to see mine. It's okay. But I would like to say... oh, Lord, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Miss Maisie, I know if you're watching this, there's you something to laugh about. I was going to share with y'all something important, or meant something to me, and I forgot. Did y'all ever do that? I mean, really, and if you don't, it's coming. It's coming. But honestly, I do thank you for the ones that stick with me and come and watch me. Because it does keep me going. And this helps me. This helps me in my life. So that was probably to do something I was going to say, but... But yeah, if you live long enough and all, it gets worse, I have to tell you. But you know what you do? You just laugh it off. You just laugh it off and go on. So, okay. So I got a straggly one here. You see any stragglies, just clip them off. Okay. So you can either add your ribbons as you go with your curls, like I'm doing. If you want your curls to stand up a little bit, instead of like just lay flat, get down at the end of your pipe cleaner and smash it together. And pinch it up and it stands up a little more. Okay. So I'm going to finish off these here. And then on the out two rings, I'm going to put the other ribbons. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well. It'll come to me later on the day, and I'll say, oh my God, that's what it was. Alright guys, so see how that's looking pretty? Love the poke out on the green. Okay, so I'm going to finish up, and we'll be through with the wreath except for the side. Okay y'all, here she is. All finished and done now. See all the pretty polka dot ribbon, green and the black, and okay. So now we're gonna add the little sign, which is the cat head. That was really cute. It's a little cat head. And now all I've done here with her, she's made out of like tinsel light, but she's got, in other words, the pipe cleaner I used. It's just slid through a little place. I found a little place to just slide her through, twist it in the back. Okay, and we're just going to put her down into the wreath here. Somewhere I think along the side, because I want to do my big bow after a while. I'm just going to kind of place her in here. Let's see. You can always go back and do your ribbon, guys, and straighten everything up when you do your sides. You know that. Okay, he's very lightweight. I called him a he earlier. I'm going to stick with the he. I think the black cat's... Now, I love cats, I do, and that black cat thing where, you know, see one doing Xmas, I don't know. If you're superstitious, yeah, but, you know, I've seen some pretty ones out there, but anyway, this one here won't get us. He won't hurt us. He's a little fake one for Halloween. So I'm just going to put him right in here and twist him around 2 rings. Okay. And let's see what he looks like. Let's see what he looks like. Okay, he's on there. He don't stand out really too good, I guess, because I didn't think about the black with him, but he's there. He's there, so when we get the ribbon on and all, and of course I'm going to have to adjust him how I want him. Y'all know that watch me faithfully. It's not quite where I want him, but there he is. His little eyes. He's watching you. Okay. So we're going to do the ribbon now, the bow. The bow we're going to do on my Bodabra. And I'm going to make kind of a pretty nice size one to add to this wreath. Okay, so if you've never done one on the Bodabra, here's what we're going to do. It's really, really simple, guys. It's just like you're making it with your hand, except you're just using the tool here to help you. And let's see, I'm using my, well, this is what I chose here for the big bow. It's 2.5-inch ribbon. Isn't that pretty? It's got a little glitter. It does come off. I'm probably full of it because I made one yesterday for something, and glitter was everywhere. So there's probably pieces of it on me throughout this video. But anyway, I'm going to start with this. So we're just going to take our pipe cleaner, or floral wire, whichever you got. And I'm just going to try to do it. I have tutorials on this. You need to look up a bow, how I made on my Bodabra. So I'm just going to kind of go through the best I can, just showing you, and as you watch. Okay, so I'm going to measure out my tail, and usually I try to stay within maybe, I don't know, 12-inch tails. What I kind of try to do on my, if I'm going to add a big bow, big layer bow. Pinch it where I'm going to put the tail in. Okay, let's pull that side down. Then because this side has one print, you want to twist it, because if you don't, you're going to have the different sides showing. So twist it away from you for your other loop, for your first loop. Sorry. And I put mine in the center before I measure. I just do it, it's easier for me. Now I measure mine, if you can see, I measure mine when it's on my Bodabra here. First I eyeball it. I think I want kind of a, I don't know, maybe about like that size. So if you measure it on your mat here, how I measure is I take where I've got my loop inserted here, and I measure on my mat. And I've got about a 4-inch loop. And that's a pretty good size, I think. Okay? So now how I'm going to do my next loop, twist it away from me. Here comes the second loop. Put it in before I kind of measure, but this time I'm going to measure it by my other loop. So this is why I like this little stick here. Because I measure mine like this. Through the slits. Now see, you can see, just an example, this is way too high. So just pull it in some to the other one, or you can still measure with your measuring tape. Okay. So this one here, if you can see on camera, they're meeting. So I know that they're the same size. Okay? Same size. Okay? Now I decided I'm going to make another bow like this one. So just going to continue like I did. Twist it for your other loop. And I use my loops for measuring from here on out. Now that's simply up to you. It's just easier for me. So see, I'm going to measure this one to be a little bit shorter than my bottom ribbon. That's how I go about it. It's just easier than having to stop and measure all the time. Okay, so twist this back and make your other loop. Same on the other side when I see I've got them. And now if I need to use the stick to measure them, I will. Okay. So I'm thinking right here. Okay, this one. This will be a little bit in. Okay, so see here how I got. Okay, measuring it kinda. I can see better than you can. I'm sorry. Okay. So anyway, when we get through with this ribbon, I'm going to go down to my tail and cut it off with the other one. I'm even going to go ahead and ducktail it, get it out of the way instead of waiting until the end. Just a lot faster for me. Wired side to the crease. Fold it. Cut from the wired side into the crease. Okay, so we've got that done. Now for my second ribbon. Okay, so we've got two, actually 4 loops, like a 2 bow, but 4 loops. So I've decided I'm going to go on to my next color is going to be, let's see, I can't decide what I was going to do. I'm thinking my black polka. Let's do black polka. Okay, now I'm going to make it a tad smaller. So I'm going to, that one was 12, I'm going to go to about 11. Pinch it, but I'll probably do some more adjusting. Okay, yeah, because it's too long. So I'm just going to pull it up to the end of that tail. See, I've got that. Twist to get the polka dots back on top. Okay, a little bit shorter on this one here. Twist again. Bring her back. Okay. Righty, so I still use this sometimes, it just helps it from sliding out on you. Okay. I do love my bow dabber. I watched the tutorial the other day on the bow dabber site actually, and they really have some neat ways to make bows on the bow dabber. So I'm going to have to study up. And two, actually, they have a mini bow dabber. I did not know that. Cute little mini one for small bows. So I may have to look into that. So I'm going to go on. I usually do this to get my idea where I want my next one. So 12, 11, let's go 10, but I'll probably move it again. I'm always moving stuff. That's the good thing about being able to move something. Okay, of course I am, because it's coming out longer. So there we go. So I'm kind of about evened up with the black here, black polka. Okay, I'll twist it. We've been doing. Make my other loop a little bit shorter on the over here on this side. Then I'm going to do back to the other side. Twist. I think this is so easy to do. And they do make lovely bows. Now, I wished I could make one by hand, guys. I'm practicing. I am. I just can't do it right now. I guess we're all gifted for different things, but and sometimes I tend to make things harder myself. I think y'all probably know that from watching me on here. I'm still practicing. Tails. And hopefully, one day I can master one and share with somebody. I'd love to be able to master that. But, you know, we all do have different talents and things. It's just the way we're made. It's a good thing. Teach each other, and you know what? Somebody's good at one thing, you're good at another, and that's what makes the world go round. You can cut all your tails at the end, you know, if you prefer, but I just do this because I've been known to forget to cut mine. So I try to do it as I go. Okay, so we've got so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an 8-loop bow right here. Okay, 8-loop bow. And so we're going to go on with our, let's see, last color here I chose the solid green. And I'm kind of going to stay in the range that that one's in. Or maybe a tad smaller. And see, I don't mean to confuse you. You can measure, guys. It's totally up to you. But I just eyeball mine as I go where I want to really put them. So, take that stick out, girl. Okay, so I'm going to put her a tad shorter. Twist to make that loop. Bring her in a tad shorter. Okay. Twist it. Twist and turn and loop it. Twist, turn, loop. Let me see how I got this one here for you. I'll just show you. Let's see. So far this is what we got looking here. See, I just went by each ribbon, each layer of ribbon. This one may have to come in some, the top one. Let's see. Pull that in some. Show the green. Here we go. Over here. Okay, now. Okay. And then just cut off my... And I'm going to make a little loop to go in the middle. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I used to do them a lot when I made these bows. But I just, for some reason, I just got out of doing them. It's just a little small, like, slip knot I put up here in the center. That's what you call it. I'll try if I can still do it. If I can, I'm sorry. Because you know it's true what they say. You keep doing something a while, you can master it. If you don't, well, like me, I'll probably have to retrain. Okay, so this in here, I'm just going to simply take my solid ribbon here. Okay, and I'm going to turn her with the, not the shiny, but the plain side up. And I'm just going to make a little slip, just a piece just like this. Enough to go in my Bodabra. Okay, down in like that. Just enough. And then I'm going to go back with her. Okay, made just a little loop here. Little loop. I'm sorry, I'm getting off camera, guys. And let's see, put my stick in here because I'm going to cut her. I'm going to cut her right up here at the top here. She's just going to be like a little slip knot loop. Whatever you want to call it. I'll probably have to go back in and cut it some, but just cut it off enough to... I'll show you when I take her out how I make her. So far, there's what I've got. And she's all ready to be pulled out. So, when you take your stick out, just take your pipe cleaners. Or your wire, whichever you're using. Both ends. You want to get them up here together. When you get them to where they meet, and pull, hold on to them. One hand, take your other hand underneath all the ribbon, the bows, mash down and pull up. Pull that pipe cleaner down to the back. Give it a few good twists. Usually about 4 or 5. Okay. Okay, now my little slip knot here. See her right here? I'm just going to take her and open her up and put her like this. See what I'm talking about? I'm sure y'all have seen them in the middle of bows. Okay? So I'm going to have to trim that little black showing there underneath her. But she's into my pipe cleaner, so that's good. She's into the pipe cleaner. It's hard to kind of, don't want to cut nothing else off. Okay. Guys, forgive me here. I'm getting out of camera range. She's just like having the center loop in the butt in the middle without a tail. There she is. Okay. So go ahead and do her bows. Pull them out. Of course, I always do mine better when I have them on my wreath. I don't know why. Just seeing something makes me, I'm able to see it head on instead of looking down at it. If anybody else has that problem. Okay, getting them all out here. So we've ended up with a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've ended up with a 10 loop bow here. 10 loops. Using 1, 2, 3, 4 ribbons. 4 different kinds of ribbons. I'm going to have to take a little glue and just put this black. The black ribbon I'm using is pretty and good, but it's not wired. It's not really like, it's just lightly got a little bit of wire in it. So I'll probably put her down later with some little, okay. I'm just going to open up her loops. Open them up. Like I say, I always get mine on my wreath to make them do better for some reason. I love these colors. The green makes me feel good to look at it. It's just kind of lively. It's silver and black. And polka. And the other. Okay, there's an idea of how she's going to look, guys. Okay. So let's do the tails. Just going to take my hand, run them under, straighten them out. Run them under. Run it under like you're just taking it down and folding it under. Run it under. Same with the other side. Run it under. Under. Make sure your pipe cleaner in the back. Put your pipe cleaner in the back here. Okay, what y'all think? What y'all think about her? Is she kind of pretty? Kind of pretty, huh? Okay, so you got your little knot, you know. I like her. I like her. So I hope you all do too. So we're going to put her on her wreath with the kitty cat. And I may have to go do that on my door. So let me see here. Guys, if you can see my workspace, I never have enough room. It's a mess. Okay, so I'm just going to put her over here on the side. Other side away from the kitty cat. Run her down through the mesh. Tie her in the back like. Get her on the wire. Okay. Okay, we're going to give you an idea here what she's going to look like before I get her on my door for you. cat. There they are. So when I get her on my door, guys, you can actually see it better. I'll work with it more. But it is a, well, it gets your attention. It really does stand out the green, I think, and all. But there she is, our black cat Halloween ruffle wreath with curls and ribbon for Halloween. Okay, so let me get her on the door. Thank you for hanging with me. Okay, guys, here she is. Can you see her? She's actually on my door. Can you see the kitty cat? He's got on a green bow. I put one on his bottom of his little head, like a neck, around his neck area, so he's stand out a little more. So what you think? That's the pretty bow. Okay, and I love the colors, and you can see his little white eyes. So I really hope you like this one. It's real easy and simple. Anybody new, this is a really easy wreath. The method, the ruffles, it really is. There's a lot of easy methods, but I do thank you all for joining me today. I really mean that. Okay. I really do appreciate you. Get over here, see? I appreciate you all. I do. Thank you so much for being with me. Have a beautiful day. I hope everything goes your way. How's that? Okay? Till next time. Bye-bye.